Welcome to your yoga class. Make sure you have a nice, tall, upright, standing posture. Your abdominals are engaged and the weight is out of your toes. Your mouth is closed, breathing in and out through your nose. The invitation to use Ujjayi breathing, which feels like you're fogging a mirror with your exhales. You can practice that with your mouth open when you exhale to get the feel of it, and then start learning how to make the sound with your mouth closed. It's just something to play with. We also want to have a drishti focus. That's staring at something in your horizon that doesn't move too much. So wherever your horizon is, you're staring at something that doesn't move, and you're allowing your vision to become slightly blurred. Trance-like state, breathing here. Deep breaths. Let's inhale our arms all the way out and up, pressing our palms together, reaching up, arms up by the ears. And then we'll just toggle back and forth at your own pace, coordinating your movements to your own breath patterns, just warming up our sidelines here. Breathing. And then we'll come up and over all the way to your right, squeezing your glutes, taking the weight out of your toes, straight arms, palms pressed together, breathing in and out through your nose. Breathing here. Inhale, come back up, gather your posture, and on your exhale, come up and over to your left. Focusing on your drishti. Deep breathing. And on your next inhale, come all the way up. We'll go up and over a ball. Let your head dangle if that feels good. Your lower body is very engaged and your upper body is reaching up and over the ball. Mouth closed. Breathing here. Inhale, come back up to the sky. Exhale your hands into prayer. Always go at your own pace with your breath. Let's inhale, interlace the fingers behind your head. And on the exhale, we'll bring our upper body up and over the ball. Opening the chest, the front of your shoulders. Inhale, come back up, release your hands. Then let's interlace the hands at your lower back. Roll your shoulders back. Straighten your arms out. Press your palms together and let's do slow head rolls. 3 slow head rolls in each direction, taking your time. Slowing down with your resistance. Bringing your hands back into prayer. We're going to come to the end of the mat, hands in prayer. Let's inhale the arms all the way up, press the palms together. And then exhale, come into your forward fold. And we'll move around here, shifting in the hips, pedaling the feet, letting the head be heavy, looking through the knees. Just a nice warm up here. And then we'll bend the legs deeply at the knees, coming onto the tippy toes. You can stay like this, or you can play with balancing in this position. De-weighting your hands from the earth, seeing what it would feel like to bring your hands into prayer at your sternum. And then we'll bring the hands to the ground and lower the knees down with our feet in this position, opening up the bottoms of the feet. If it feels good here, you can move on in this posture by bringing your hands to your quads and leaning the upper body back slightly. You can bring your hands into prayer. Let's inhale, bring the hands back to the mat, tap the tops of the feet, shake it out a little bit, and then we'll open the tops of the feet next. So bring the feet together, heels touch, and we'll walk our hands back to sit back on those heels. So the key here is to keep your heels touching so that they're wedged right in between your sit bones. And if it feels good, you can sit back all the way, hands in prayer. You can also bring your hands back behind you and move on in the posture. And we'll inhale, crawl ourselves back up. Exhale, come into our tabletop position. Knees are under hips and wrists are right under shoulders. We'll come into cat-cow. So let's inhale, round the spine, looking at the belly button, and exhale, arch the spine and look up to the sky. Inhale, round, and exhale, arch. Inhale, round, and exhale, arch. Come into a neutral tabletop, curl toes. Inhale here, and on the exhale, push back in your downward dog. We're warming up here, so let's pedal the feet and shift in the hips. The key is to press the weight into the lower body, taking the pressure off of the shoulders. Your head is dangling here. Pushing back now in your downward dog, opening your calves. Then we'll inhale, coming forward into plank. This is an indication of where your feet and wrists should be in your downward dog, that you did not have to adjust when you went into plank. We'll bend the arms at the elbows, keeping the elbows by the sides, swooping up into our up dog. You can have your toes curled. Inhale, come back through your plank, and exhale into your downward dog. We'll walk the hands back toward the feet into our forward fold at the bottom of the mat. Then articulate all the way up on the inhale, arms come out to the sides, press the palms together, and exhale with your hands in prayer. Breathing here. A little bit of flow here. Let's inhale the arms all the way up, pressing the palms together. And exhale, come up and over the ball with the upper body. Inhale, come back up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your legs deeply. And exhale, come into chair. You can have your hands in prayer at your sternum. Inhale here, and on the exhale, forward fold. Inhale, articulate the spine into a half lift. So this is a neutral spine leading from the chest, holding an apple between your chin and your chest. And exhale, forward fold. Bend the legs slightly at the knees. And inhale, articulate all the way back up. Press the palms together at the sky. And exhale, your hands in prayer. Inhale all the way up, press the palms together. Exhale, up and over the ball. Inhale back up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your legs deeply at the knees. And exhale, chair. Inhale, sit way back. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, articulate into your half lift. And exhale, fold. Let's walk the hands out into our downward dog. Push back in your downward dog. And inhale the right leg up to the sky for three-legged dog. On your next exhale, bring that right foot all the way up through your hands. Use your right hand to help you get all the way up there so that your right knee is right under your right ankle. Then set your left knee down and the top of your left foot down. Inhale here, and on the exhale, reach your arms up for the sky, low lunge. Inhale, reach up one more time. And on your exhale, your hands come to the ground, straightening your right leg out, forward folding over your right leg. Half monkey. Breathing here. Inhale, bend your right leg back at the knee and curl your back toes. We're going to exhale, come into a three-legged dog, bringing that right leg up and back again. And then set the right leg down into your downward dog and push back. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, bend your arms and swoop up into your up dog, coming to the tops of your feet or not here. Inhale, come back through plank, and exhale into your downward dog. Let's switch sides. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. And exhale, bring that left foot all the way up and through your hands. Use your left hand to help you get a nice big step. Left knee is right over the left ankle. Set your right knee and your top of your right foot down. And exhale your arms up to the sky here. Inhale, reach up one more time. Exhale, hands down, straightening the leg out, forward folding over your left leg. Half monkey. Inhale, bend your left leg back at the knee and curl those back toes. On the exhale, we're going to step the leg all the way back into our three-legged dog. Lift the leg high and then set it down into your downward dog. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, bend and swoop into up dog. Inhale, come back into plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's walk the feet all the way back up to the hands for standing forward fold all the way at the top of the mat. Bend your legs at the knees a little bit. And inhale, articulate all the way back up to the sky, pressing your palms together. Exhale your hands in prayer. Breathing here. Let's inhale, bring the arms all the way up, press the palms together. Exhale, up and over the ball. Inhale, come back up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bending your legs deeply at the knees here. Exhale, chair. Inhale, sit way back in your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into your half lift. Hold that apple between your chin and your chest. And exhale into your forward fold. We're going to inhale, bend the legs at the knees, and exhale, step that right leg all the way back into your high lunge. Make sure your left knee is right over your left ankle here. Inhale here, and on the exhale, bring your arms up to the sky in your high lunge. You can modify this by doing low lunge here by bringing your back knee down to the ground if you need to or want to. Inhale one more time and exhale, hands down, straightening the left leg out, forward folding over your left leg. Inhale, bend the left leg back at the knee, and exhale, three-legged dog. Lifting it high, set back down in your downward dog and push back. Inhale, come into plank. We're coming into side plank, so separate your feet hip distance. Bring your left palm right at your center line. Inhale here, and on the exhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. You're on the sides of the feet here, pressing your hips forward, reaching up and over with your right arm. Inhale here, and on the exhale, come down into plank. We're going to bend and swoop into our up dog. Inhale, come back through plank, and exhale, downward dog. Let's switch sides. Inhale the right leg up to the sky, and exhale, bring that right foot all the way up and through, right knee right over right ankle. Inhale here, and on the exhale, reach for the sky with your arms. Inhale, reach up one more time. And exhale, bring your hands to the ground, straightening out your right leg, forward folding over your right leg. Inhale, bending the front leg. Exhale, bringing that leg all the way back and up in your three-legged dog. Set the leg down and push back in your downward dog. Inhale, come forward into plank. Separate your feet hip distance for side plank. Now bringing your right wrist to your center line. Inhale here, and on the exhale, reach your left arm up for the sky. You're on the sides of your feet. Press the hips forward. Inhale, reach up one more time. And exhale, come back down into your plank. Inhale, bend your arms and swoop up into your up dog on your exhale. Inhale, come back through plank. And exhale, pushing back into your downward dog. Inhale to stay, and exhale to stay. Hop or walk your feet all the way back up through your hands, back to the top of your mat in your forward fold. Bend your legs at the knees slightly, and inhale, articulate all the way back up to the sky. Press the palms together, and exhale your hands in prayer. Breathing here. We're going to come into a balancing posture. We're going to come into tree. Get your toes and heels together and your drishti focus. First, we'll balance on our right leg, bending the left leg at the knee, bringing the foot as high up on the inside of the leg as possible. Finding your balance here, focusing on your drishti, bring your hands into prayer at your sternum. If that feels solid, you can grow your branches, extending your arms up to the sky. Take an inhale to bring your hands back into prayer, and exhale, slowly release your leg. Shake it out. Toes and heels together. Balancing on the left leg, let's slowly bring the right leg up. Bring bring the foot as high up as you're able to. Hold on to your focus with your hands in prayer, mouth closed. If it feels good to extend your branches and gaze up. Breathing. Then inhale, bring your hands back through prayer at your sternum. And exhale, slowly release the leg, toes and heels together. Shake it out just a little bit. And we'll do one last flow today before we move on. Standing at the back of your mat, hands in prayer. Let's inhale the arms all the way up, press the palms together. Exhale up and over the ball. Inhale, come back up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bending your knees deeply. And exhale, chair. Inhale, sitting way back. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale into your half lift. Apple in. And exhale into your fold. Walk the hands back out to your downward dog. Inhale the left leg all the way up. We're going to bring that left foot all the way up and through for a high lunge. So bring the foot all the way up. Keep the hands down right now. We're going to bring the back foot off to the side for the warrior leg. From here, we're going to come into warrior one, bringing your arms up, lifting the upper body up and over a ball. Inhale here, and on the exhale, we'll come into warrior two, looking out over your left middle finger. Inhale back through warrior one, and exhale, hands down. We're going to walk the upper body into a straddle, so your feet are parallel or slightly pigeon-toed. You're facing away from me for this part. Let your body hang and be heavy, moving around if it feels good. Breathing here, holding on to the outsides of the legs or the feet as it feels good for you. Let's bring the right arm right underneath you at your center line. Inhale here, and on the exhale, lift your left arm up to the sky and beyond. Inhale, reach up one more time, and on the exhale, bring the left hand down right into the center. Inhale here, and on the exhale, the right arm goes all the way up to the sky. Inhale, reach up one more time. And on the exhale, set your hand down. Bending the legs deeply at the knees here. We're going to bend our left leg deeply at the knee, coming onto the left tippy toes, straightening out the right leg and flexing your right toes up to the sky. You're still facing away from me right now. You can balance here if you'd like, bringing your hands to your quads or your hands in prayer at your sternum. Let's bring the hands back down and slowly crawl all the way over to the right, bending the right leg deeply at the knee, coming onto the right tippy toes, straightening the left leg, flexing the toes up to the sky. You can play with balancing here if you'd like. Breathing. And And from here, we're going to switch sides, coming into that bent right leg at the knee, into the warrior leg. So on the side of that back foot, right knee right over right ankle, inhale here. And on the exhale, bring the upper body up for warrior one. Bending deeply at that front knee, inhale here. And on the exhale, we'll come into warrior two. The arms are horizontal. You're looking out over that right middle finger. And we'll inhale, swoop the arms back through warrior one. And on the exhale, we'll bring the hands down and curl those back toes. Inhale here. On the exhale, bring that front leg all the way back and up into three-legged dog. And then set it back and push back in your downward dog. Inhale, come forward into your plank. Exhale, bend and swoop into your up dog. Inhale, come into plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to stay. And exhale to stay. Let's inhale, come into tabletop. And exhale, child's pose. Breathing here. Let's inhale, come into tabletop with the knees together. We're going to swoop down into a cobra all the way lying on the ground. So swooping all the way down. Your hands are right under your shoulders. Your elbows are tight into your sides. Press the tops of your feet into the mat, popping your knees away and lifting the upper body up without using the hands here. Cobra. Lifting, breathing, mouth closed. Inhale one more time. And exhale, release. Looking to the right, relax your arms. And let's bring the upper body up. Bringing the hands behind, interlacing your fingers, rolling the shoulders, straightening the arms out, pressing the palms together, pressing into the tops of the feet. Inhale here, and on the exhale, we'll lift the upper body and the lower body off. You can hold an apple between your chin and your chest, or you can look up to the sky here, whatever feels best for you. Inhale, lift one more time, and exhale, release everything, looking to the left. We'll be coming into bow next, so bend your legs at the knees, reach around and grab your ankles from the outside. If you're not able to grab both, you can play with grabbing one at a time, opening your quads. If you're grabbing both and you want to move on, let's inhale, draw your knees toward each other, and exhale, lift your upper body and your lower body up. Hold the apple between your chin and your chest, or look all the way up to the sky. Breathing here, mouth closed. Inhale, lift up one more time. And exhale, release everything. Look to the right. Let your body integrate. We'll come into an abdominal stretch and a lower back opener here. Bring your elbows right under your shoulders, interlace your fingers. Squeeze your legs together, pressing into the tops of the feet and popping the knees away. From here, you're pressing through the elbows to lift the upper body. Your hips are pressed into the mat. Your elbows are pressing into the mat, and you're lifting your chest up, looking up here. Inhale one more time, and on the exhale, come all the way down, look to the left. And we'll do one more deeper version, coming into sealed. So we'll bring the upper body up and bring the palms to the far corners of your mat. Bring your feet to the corners of your mat, popping the tops of your feet into the corners of your mat and popping the knees away, pressing your hips into the mat. Push through your wrists and your palms to lift your upper body up, pulling away from your shoulders. Push through the hands to bring your shoulders away from your ears. Look up, lift up. One more time. And exhale, release everything. Look to the right and relax. Breathing here, integrating here. And we're going to come up to flip over onto our backs. Make sure you're centered nicely on your mat, comfortably. And we'll straighten the legs out and the arms up and over, reaching the arms as far away from us and the feet as far away from us as possible. Lift your spine away from the mat and then pull it deeply into the mat, engaging your abdominals so that we can sit up. Take a big inhale here. And on the exhale, sit all the way up, reaching for the sky, and then coming into a seated forward fold, drawing your forehead toward your knees. Breathing here. Inhale, articulate the spine into your upright seated posture. We're going to be moving into an abdominal posture called boat. So bend your legs slightly at the knees, bringing your heels to the mat. You can bring your hands into prayer and lean back slightly with your upper body, but don't let your spine round. From here, we'll balance on our sit bones, so lifting one heel at a time off of the mat, perching up on the sit bones to lead from the chest here. Knees are drawn toward each other, toes are flexed gently up to the sky. You can reach your arms forward if you want to here, and reach them up to the sky if you want a little bit more. Breathing and focusing, mouth closed. Inhale, reach up one more time, and exhale slowly, one breath at a time. Lay all the way back down on your mat as you straighten your legs out, coordinating your pace with your breath, one vertebrae at a time until you're all the way lying down. Bringing your arms up and over to get ready to sit up again, so pressing your spine deeply into the mat. Take a big inhale. And on the exhale, sit up, reach up, cross the right ankle over the left, and fold over your legs in a seated forward fold here. And inhale, sitting up all the way, uncross your legs. We'll come into boat one more time, bending the legs slightly at the knees with the heels on the mat. Upper body nice and neutral. Leaning back slightly and taking one heel at a time off. Knees drawn toward each other, toes flexed to the sky. Perching on the sit bones. Leading from the chest. Breathing here. Inhaling here, and on the exhale, one breath at a time, slowly lowering the body down as you straighten the legs out. One breath at a time, lying all the way down, bringing your arms up and over for one more sit-up. Inhale, draw the spine deeply into the mat, and exhale, sitting all the way back up. Reaching for the sky, cross the left ankle over the right, and exhale, forward fold over your legs. Draw the forehead toward the knees. Breathing here. And inhale, sitting all the way up, uncross your legs. We'll come into fish. So we'll move back to our elbows. You can slightly tuck your fingers, pressing through the elbows, legs together. We're going to lift up and over and let our head dangle. So you're pressing through the elbows to lift your chest up to the sky. Head is heavy and dangling. And we'll slowly come out of this posture. We're going to be coming into shoulder stand. The key to shoulder stand is to get the hands anchored at the lower back and perch yourself up on your elbows. So your elbows are a kickstand. So let's bring one leg at a time up to the sky. And we might use a little bit of momentum here to lift up and get those hands at our lower back, perching up on the elbows. Using the elbows as a prop, whittling the elbows closer to each other, lifting the legs up to the sky more and more and more as we draw the hands further up the back. Focusing here, lifting here, breathing here. And from here, we'll let the legs continue to go over into plow if that feels good for you. And let the feet come all the way to the ground. Keeping that leg weight far back, we're going to move to roll down using abdominal strength and focus. So lifting the legs up a little bit, but keeping that leg weight far back there so that we can control. Use your breath to slowly roll all the way down till your legs are all the way back up to the sky with the toes flexed to the face. Then let those straight legs slowly lower all the way till they're almost touching. Try to relax your shoulders, control your breathing with your mouth closed as you hover your legs just a little bit off of the ground. Breathing here. And bend your legs at the knees. Wrap your arms around. Counterbalance that with a little spinal flexion here. We're going to come into a deep stretching routine here for the next few minutes. So gently bring yourself up using a nice sit-up. Reaching up, forward folding over your legs. And inhale, sitting all the way up. We'll come into a nice wide straddle on the mat. You want to open your legs as wide as you can sit up tall, leading from your chest. You're facing me for this series. And we'll inhale the arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold in your own way, bringing the hands to the ground, the elbows to the ground, the forehead to the ground, wherever you're comfortable. Breathing here. And on your next inhale, we'll articulate the spine all the way back up to your upright seated posture. Let's bend the left leg deeply at the knee, tucking the heel all the way into the groin with the tall upright posture, inhale the arms up to the sky, twisting to the right and forward folding over that right leg. Forehead is going toward the knee in this position, and we'll switch to get a slightly different angle here. We'll move the right elbow to the inside of the right leg. And inhale the left arm up to the sky and up and over. You're working to move that left elbow back behind you and come up and over at the same time. Inhale, lifting one more time. And on your next exhale, come back to your forward fold over the leg. Then inhale, articulate to your upright seated posture. We're going to be coming into Pigeon. So bring that front leg, the knee all the way to the edge of the mat, and then crawl your back leg back, back, back. Coming into straight arms first. And if it's comfortable, bringing yourself down to your elbows. And if that feels good, allowing yourself to come all the way down, resting here. Breathing here. And whenever we come out of these deep postures, we want to be coming out in the way that we came in. So starting from your deepest position, if you're lying all the way down, you'd want to slowly bring yourself back up to your elbows. And from your elbows, bring yourself up to your straight arms. Take an inhale here, and on the exhale, set down on your hip. Bringing the front leg with the shin parallel to the top of the mat and bending the back leg. You can have your toes flexed out or tucked under on that back leg. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And on the exhale, you're going to twist away from your back leg, looking all the way behind you, working to come down to the elbow. And if that feels good, if you want to go a little bit more, you can come to both elbows, lifting your chest up and letting your head fall back. And if you want a little bit more, you can lay all the way down here, bringing your arms up, grabbing opposite elbows, and letting your arms rest on your mat. Breathing and opening here. And again, in these deep postures, always coming out the way that you came in. So if you're laying all the way down, first come up to your elbows. And from both elbows, come into your single elbow twist and use your hands to gently bring your upper body back to its upright position. We'll let that back leg come out, straighten it out, and let it breathe. And then we're going to be coming into fire log, so bringing that back leg up, stacking it on top of the front leg. You're working to get ankle on knee and knee on ankle here for fire log. This can be a journey, so you might be holding on to the foot with your hands to stretch. You might have that front leg all the way up and over, coming into a leaned back position with your arms to stretch. Wherever you are, breathing here. You can lean forward and come into a forward fold if you have your ankle on knee and knee on ankle stacked position. Breathing here, releasing here. And wherever you are in this position, we'll inhale to slowly unwind and unwrap the legs. Bring them out in front of us. Let it shake out a little bit. Let your legs breathe. And then we'll come back through our straddle. We'll bend the legs at the knees and bring the bottoms of the feet together. So here the intention is not to draw the feet toward the body, but away from the body. So as long as the bottoms of your feet are touching, you can move them as far away as possible. Inhale your arms up to the sky and exhale, forward fold here. Breathing here. And inhale, slowly articulate all the way back up. Shake your legs out a little bit. And then we'll come back into that straddle, this time bending the right leg deeply at the knee, tucking that heel all the way into the groin. Inhale your arms up to the sky, twisting to the left, folding over the left leg, moving to draw your forehead toward your left leg. Then we'll bring the left elbow right inside the left leg. Inhale the right arm up to the sky. And exhale, bring the right arm up and over, with that right elbow going back away and up and over at the same time, really opening up that sideline here. And inhale, reach up one more time. Exhale, forward fold over the left leg, forehead toward the knee. Inhale, articulate back up to your upright seated posture. And then we'll move to go into our pigeon with the other leg. So make sure that front leg, the knee is all the way to the edge of your mat. Then crawl your back leg all the way back with straight arms. If this feels good and you want more, slowly coming down to your elbows here. And if that feels comfortable and you want a little bit more, bringing your body all the way down, relaxing here. In these deep postures, we want to come out the way that we came in. So if you're lying all the way down, let's slowly come back up to our elbows. And from our elbows, we'll come into our straight arms. Inhale here, and on the exhale, set down on your hip. Let's bring the front leg so the shin is parallel to the top of the mat and the back leg is bent at the knee. The toes are flexed out or tucked under. Sit up nice and tall here. And on your exhale, twisting, using your hands to look and reach back behind you moving to come down to your elbow here, twisting your body up and over, gazing at your mat. If you want more, you can come to both elbows, reaching your chest up to the sky and letting your head dangle. And if you want a little more, you can lay all the way down. If that's comfortable, you can bring your arms up, grabbing opposite elbows, letting your arms rest on your mat. Deeply breathing here, getting ready to come out of this posture the way that we came in. If you're laying all the way down, slowly make your way up to both elbows, and from both elbows to the single elbow twist. Then use your hands to help bring your upper body all the way back upright. Take the back leg out, straighten it out, and let it breathe for a moment. And then we'll swoop that back leg around to the front and work on our fire log position, stacking ankle on knee and knee on ankle with the shins parallel to each other. Bring that top leg into a position that feels comfortable for you. If you're stacked all the way, you can fold your upper body over. Breathing here. Breathing into your resistance, wherever that is. Slowly articulate out of this posture and unwrap the legs. Let them breathe for a minute. And we're going to lay all the way down. So let's come down slowly using our abdominals. All the way down, we're going to be coming into a deep side twist. Make sure you're nice and comfortable on your mat, bending your legs at the knees. Let's reach the left leg all the way up and over. Double wrap your feet if that's comfortable. Inhale the right hand on the outside of the left knee and exhale, twisting the lower body to the right, reaching the upper body to the left, looking to the left. Breathing here. Slowly begin to unwind, bringing your feet back to your mat with your legs bent. Allow your body to integrate that posture. Before we go into the other side, let's bring the right leg all the way up and over the left. Deep cross, a double wrap with the feet, if that feels good. Inhale the left hand on the outside of the right knee. Exhale, pulling the lower body over to the left, reaching the upper body to the right, looking to the right. Breathing here. Deep breathing. slowly unwrap. Legs are bent, feet are on your mat. We're going to come into our final Shavasana here. So let's slowly straighten the legs out to the far corners of the mat, opening your arms out to the sides with your palms up, getting nice and comfortable. We're going to go into a meditation. Our meditation today is going to be focusing on the sound of the waves, moving to give your undivided attention to the sound of the waves. The deeper you focus, the more opportunity you will have to quiet your mind here. Breathing here. Deepening your breath here, moving your fingers and your toes, gently bringing your body back into the space. Let's come off to the side in a fetal position to help to lift ourselves into an upright seated posture. Get nice and comfortable, focusing on your drishti, bringing your hands into prayer. Breathing deeply here. Inhale here deeply, and on the exhale, I bow to you, Namaste. It's been a pleasure working with you today. I hope you have a wonderful day. From the cleanest, highest, whitest, brightest light.